Alright, hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in with me. Uh, yeah, but this is not gonna be our... Yeah, we're kind of running a little bit later than usual. I kind of intended to run a little, like an hour late for stream. Because, I wasn't feeling all that... all there and all. But... hello to everyone watching, and thank you for tuning in with me. Don't forget, folks, to please spread the stream around like wildfire and let everyone know that the stream is in effect and in the house. And if you haven't already done so, please, if you're on Twitter or Mastodon, please like, retweet the most recent Twitter post on my Twitter account, Kiri Bloodrose, all one word, no underscores, Kiri Bloodrose. And also don't forget to do the same thing on Mastodon. Just favorite and boost my most recent post on Mastodon, and you'll get a Mastodon shout out. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? We are now at day 17. For those of you keeping track, it's now day 17 of Advent of Cyber. And it's already been a week of Advent of Cyber. No, we're already a week away from the end of Advent of Cyber, so... oh man, it's been a wild ride. I'll tell you, it has been a wild ride. So hopefully this means we're in the home stretch of Advent of Cyber for this year. And I'm really excited about it. It's the first time I've ever streamed all 24 days of Advent of Cyber. So I'm looking forward to getting this all finished up. We'll wait for more people to pop in. I've been posting it in the Discord in hopes of more people just showing up. Just showing up, just learning and watching the... the same, all the cybersecurity kind of stuff, Anyways, in about a week I'll be... Well, in about a week, like after Christmas time, Christmas Day gets here, I'm gonna be wanting to take a rest. I've been burned out from streaming every day, so... And hopefully this 30-hour stream... That's right, folks, 30 hours. This one's gonna... I'm hoping this one will pay off in gathering... and getting new followers, getting new subs, new viewers, anyone who isn't just a brown noser. That kind of stuff. Anyways, with that being said, we're gonna get started with the Advent of Cyber stuff in about 30 seconds. Wanted to give like a 5 minutes. See if anybody will hop in. I know we got... I'm kind of pressing for time. Maybe, just maybe, we'll do something... Maybe we'll do GTA... after the Advent of Cyber stuff is over for tonight. I haven't decided yet. But I guess we'll see, folks. I guess we'll see. It all just depends on the mood I'm in. So I haven't been in the best mood. I've been burned out. I've been essentially not wanting to do a stream today, but it is Advent of Cyber, so I gotta do a damn stream every day until, you know, Christmas. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead. Let's get right down to it. We're gonna do the Advent of Cyber, day 17. And don't forget, folks, to please spread the stream around like wildfire. And let everybody know that we're getting started. Alright, folks, so let's go ahead. Let's go into the Advent of Cyber room for today. And it looks like another command and control room, I believe. This one's like Tweety theme. This one's got a Tweety name to it. Oh man. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll have fun with some Looney Tunes. Congratulations! You made it to day 17. The story, however, is just getting started. There are more things to discover, examine, and analyze. Until now, you have worked with multiple events, including prompt injection, log analysis, brute force, data recovery, exploitation, data exfiltration, suspicious drives, malware injection, account takeover, phishing, and machine learning concepts. Yes, there's tons of anomalies, indicators of attack, IOA, and indicators of compromise. Santa's Security Operations Center, or SOC, needs to see the big picture to identify, scope, prioritize, and evaluate these anomalies in order to manage the ongoing situation effectively. So how can we zoom out a bit and create a timeline to set the investigation's initial boundaries and scope? McSkitty decides to focus on network statistics. When there are many network artifacts, it's a good choice to consider network in and out, as well as load statistics to create a hypothesis. It's now time to help the SOC team by quickly checking network traffic statistics to gain insight into the ongoing madness. Let's go! Before moving forward, let's review the questions in the connection card. Do we need the attack box? No. Do we need to start the VM? Yes, we do. Just started it up. Is there a split screen available? There is. Is there a direct link? Nope. Are we given credentials for remote connection? Nope. So let's go into split screen mode. So the SOC gives you a pre-configured VM. For your convenience, the VM contains a fresh version of Silk. It also has the required artifacts to work on. Let's start the VM first, then discover the assigned analysis environment. Captain Kira, how's it going? Captain Kira, what's going on with you? Finally get someone sophisticated in the chat. Hell yeah. And we can talk about all the smart stuff like classical music and... oh boy, what else? The arts and opera. And all sorts of other stuff. So, learning objectives tonight will be gain knowledge of the network traffic data format, understand the differences between full pocket captures and network flows, learn how to process network flow data, discover the Silk tool suite, and gain hands-on experience in network flow analysis with Silk. It's been a rough week. Yeah, it's been a rough month, honestly. It's been a rough year. So I definitely feel you get there, Captain Kira. The network data is everywhere. It is all around us, even now in this very task. I like the Matrix reference. In this task, I like the Matrix reference in this. Network communication and traffic are the natural behaviors of today's interconnected computing world. These behaviors represent a constant data flow of daily activities, including personal interactions and business transactions. The data flow offers invaluable network management, troubleshooting, incident response, and threat hunting insights. The table below will highlight the importance and key benefits of each of these aspects. Network management, monitoring network performance, identifying bandwidth bottlenecks, ensuring resource allocation, and quality of service. Troubleshooting, identifying network issues like latency and connectivity issues, validating configuration implementations and changes, and setting performance baselines. Incident response, incident scope, root cause analysis, and assessment of compliance aspects of incidents and day-to-day operations. Threat hunting, proactive analysis for signs of suspicious and malicious patterns. Potential threats, anomalies, and IOCs. Also, behavioral analysis is used to detect intrusions and insider threats. Network traffic comes in various data types and formats. Packet capture format, or PCAP format, also known as full packet captures, is the first thing that comes to mind. It provides a granular, raw, and comprehensive view of the network traffic. This format provides all possible data represented in packets in a ready-to-investigate format. This approach is also known as deep packet inspection. Therefore, it is an invaluable artifact for network-level operations. However, this intensive resource needs storage, processing, and analysis capacities to provide comprehensive insight into network traffic. In other words, while PCAPs are very useful for detailed analysis, they are not practical for fast analysis situations as they enclose the actual payload. This situation becomes a pain point when large amounts of data need to be analyzed. The data richness and level of detail provided by the PCAP format come from the payload it carries. At this point, it will be possible to speed up the process considerably by running the analysis process on a data format that doesn't enclose the payload data. As a result, it will be possible to process more data in a shorter time with fewer resources, leaving more time for analysis and decision making. Network flow data is a lightweight alternative to PCAPs. It is commonly used in NetFlow format, a telemetry protocol developed by Cisco that focuses on the metadata part of the traffic. In other words, it provides only the summary of the traffic. The details appear similarly to how call details appear on your phone bill. Once again, there are no packet content details with the format, which is why storing, processing, and analyzing this data format is easier than it is with PCAPs. Looks like this data format will help the team accomplish the task Kiri has assigned to them. Let's move on to a brand new week. Yeah, a brand new week. Although I'm not looking forward to the week still. Anyway, moving right along. Anything you're looking forward to next week, Captain Kira? Would love to hear about that while I'm reading through this. Let's take a closer look at these two formats to see how they differ and understand what to expect from each one. Note if you're unfamiliar with the networking terminology and the basics of this task, you can always get help from the rooms listed in the Network Fundamentals module. I actually did this module once. It was bad. I was nervous about learning about networking on TryHackMe, but kind of helps. I was asking you if there was anything you're looking forward to next week, Kira. Let's have a look at the feature, the PCAP, and the network flow. So model. So feature model or PCAP, it's packet capture, network flow, protocol flow, records. Depth of information, PCAP. Detailed granular data, contains the packet details and payload. Network flow is basically summary data and doesn't contain packet details and payload. Main purpose, PCAP, deep packet analytics, and network flow, summary of the traffic flow. Pros, PCAP provides high visibility of packet details, and network flow provides a high-level summary of the big picture. Encryption is not an obstacle. The flows don't use the packet payload. Cons: hard to process and requires time and resources to store and analyze. And encryption is an obstacle. for PCAP. And network flow, summary only, no payload. Available fields, PCAP, layer headers, and payload data. Network flow, packet metadata. The table above highlights the conceptual differences between PCAP and network flow at a high level. Now let's get to the technical comparison between these two formats and understand why McSkitty chose this approach as a quick solution for understanding overall network traffic activities. Elf Forensic McBlue explains the two differences in the tables below. It's always good to gain quick insights on network activities. Very nice. Very nice, Captain Kira. Yeah, it'll be nice to get a break. Okay, so key data files of PCAP formats. Link layer information, timestamp, packet length, MAC addresses, including the source and destination MAC addresses, IP and port information. You got the source and destination IP addresses and the source and destination ports. There's TCP and UDP information, application layer protocol details, and packet data and payload. The key data fields of network flow formats. I probably should have said field, right? Oh well. Anyway, key data fields of network flow, IP and port information, including source and destination IP addresses, and source and destination ports. IP protocol, volume details in byte and packet metrics, TCP flags, time details, including start time, duration, and end time, sensor info, and application layer protocol information. Elf Forensic McBlue explains that the significant difference between PCAPs and network flows is the packet detail visibility and processing speed. Remember, McSkitty wants the statistics as soon as possible. You'll help the SOC team work on those network flows. Network data collection and processing typically involves using network monitoring and analysis tools such as Wireshark, T-Shark, and TCP dump to collect information about the traffic on a network and then analyze that data to gain insight, troubleshoot, or conduct blue or purple team operations. Also, product and system-based solutions will help collect network data in flow formats. The specific tools and methods you use will depend on the size and complexity of your network and your objectives. If you would like to learn more about network data capturing and analysis processes, the Wireshark module on TryHackMe will help get you started. Right here. Wireshark, which is a good tool. I highly recommend it for network data capturing and analysis. Putting all those packets. We've gone through... Well, I don't want to say I've gone through them on stream. I mean, I've gone through them off stream. The SOC team tells us that they have some PCAPs and network flow records, but the available data needs to be more organized and ready for analysis. Luckily, one of the team members remembered a suggestion from McSkitty. You can collect network flows from endpoints and network devices in the same way as you can collect full packet captures. It's also possible to convert PCAPs to network flows if you need a quick look at network statistics on a pre-recorded file. Many open source tools can help you read network flows or convert PCAPs to network flow data, and Silk is one of the most popular choices. Good news? Elf Forensic McBlue has converted all the network traffic to binary flow format, but you still need to discover how to analyze them. Let's continue with McSkitty's suggestion. Explore and use Silk to help SOC in this task. Silk, or the System for Internet Level Knowledge Tool Suite, was developed by the CERN Situational Awareness Group at Carnegie Mellon University's Software Engineering Institute. It contains various tools and binaries that allows users to collect, parse, filter, and analyze network traffic data. In other words, Silk helps analysts gain insight into multiple aspects of network behavior. Silk can process direct flows, PCAP suites, and binary flow data. Wait, did I say suites? I meant PCAP files. What am I saying? And binary flow data. In this task, you will experiment with Silk tools on binary formats to help the SOC team achieve their goals. Elflog McBlue gives us the network flow data in binary flow format. So now we have enough data sources to get to work. Alright. And to work we will go. I can't wait to hear about... Can't wait to hear all about your... About you actually taking a break and being home for once. Captain Kira. Now we're gonna start working with the Silk Suite. The Silk Suite has two parts: the packing system and the analysis suite. The packing system supports the collection of multiple network flow types, IPFix, network flow v9 and netflow v9 v5. Netflow, means network flow, basically. And stores them into binary files. The analysis suite contains the tools needed to carry out various operations such as list, sort, count, and statistics on network flow records. The analysis tools also support Windows command line interface pipes, allowing you to create sophisticated queries. The VM contains a binary flow file in the desktop directory. You can verify this by clicking the terminal icon on the desktop and executing the commands cd desktop, that's capital D desktop, and LL, which is listing. So cd desktop and LL, which is kind of like LS. Actually, it's more like LS Tech LAH in a way. It's really LS Tech L. I'm noticing. The next step is discovering the details of the pre-installed Silk instance in the VM. Use the commands provided to verify the Silk Suite's installation. Use the following command to verify and view the installation details. So let's run silk _config tech v. Okay. Silk mainly works on a data repository, but it can also process data sources not in the base data repository. By default, the data repository resides under the /var/silk/data directory, which can be changed by updating the Silk's main configuration file. Note that the task's primary focus is using the Silk suite for analysis. Therefore, we will only use the network flows given by the SOC team, or the SOC team actually. Quick win that will help you answer the questions. You now know which version of Silk you are using. Which is Silk 3.19.1. One of the top 5 actions in packet and flow analysis is overviewing the file info. Silk Suite has a tool, RW file info, that makes it possible. Now let's start with working with the artifacts provided. We'll need to view the details of binary flow files using this command. So RW file info suspiciousflows.silk. And let's give this a minute. We have some information right here. The tool helps you discover the file's high level details. Now you should see the Silk version, header length, and the number of flow records and the file size. The quick win that will help you answer the questions. You now know how to view the sample size in terms of count records. RW cut reads binary flow records and prints those selected by the user in text format. It works like a reading and filtering tool. For instance, you can open and print all the records without any filter or parameters, as shown in this command in the terminal. Note that this command will print out all the records in your console and stop at the last record line. Investigating all these records at once can be overwhelming, especially when working with large flows. Therefore, you need to manage the wcut tool's output size using this command. So you wcut suspicious follows .silk tac numrex equals 5. Numrex equals 5. And there we go. We got an IP address. Got a timestamp, a port, all sorts of information. From those 5. Yeah, we got plenty of information from 5 lines of that information there. Up to this point, we read flows with rwcut. Now let's try filtering. Try discovering the filtering options offered by this tool. We're going to recheck the output. It's assigned by column categories, meaning that there's a chance to filter some. rwcut has great filtering parameters that will help you do this. At this point, the fields parameter, or tactic fields, will help you extract particular columns from the output and make it easier to read. So we're gonna run this command again, but we're gonna add some stuff. Right, we're gonna add some stuff. Alright, so we want fields equals protocol we want to add lowercase s, uppercase IP, or actually source IP or source port, and then destination IP and destination port, and that's all we need. We have our protocol 6, we have our source IP, we have our source ports, destination IP, and destination ports. All looking neat. Duration being duration, S time being is our start time, and E time is end time. So the view is easier to follow, and you can just filter other columns using their tags through these in the filtering parameter. The alternative filtering field options are listed here, as I've just mentioned to you guys. One more detail to pay attention to before proceeding. Look again at the wcut terminal above and check the protocol column or pro. You should have noticed numerical values under the protocol section. I did catch them, by the way, before it even asked. This column shows the used protocol in decimal format. You will need to pay attention to this format, as Silk highlights protocols in binary form, i.e. 6 or 17, not in keywords, i.e. TCP or UDP. Below, Elf Forensic McBlue explains the importance of this detail and how it will help your cyber career. In the forensics aspect of network traffic, every detail is represented by numerical values. To master network traffic and packet analysis, you must have a solid knowledge of protocol numbers, including decimal and hex representations. Note that IANA assigns Internet Protocol numbers. Examples: ICMP 1, IPv4 4, TCP is 6, and UDP is 17. Quick point that will help you answer the questions. You now know the date of the 6th record in the given sample. We've covered how to read and filter particular columns with WCAT, but we'll need to implement conditional filters to extract specific records from the flow. RW filter will help us implement conditional and logical filters to extract records for event of interest. RW filter is an essential part of the Silk suite. It comes with multiple filters for each column in the sample you are working on, and is vital to conducting impactful flow analysis. However, even though RW filter is essential and powerful, it has a tricky detail. It requires its output to be post-processed. This means that it doesn't display the result on the terminal, and as such, it's commonly used with RW cut to view the output. Let's view the examples right here. Oop, hold on, mistyped it. I typoed that. I typoed it. I just typoed. It's okay. Well, yeah, it's bad syntax. RW filter. And of course, as expected, no outputs were specified. The command is missing filtering and passing output options, which is why it didn't provide any result in return. Let's explore the essential filtering options and then pass the results to RWCut to view the output. Remember Elf Forensic McBlue's hints on protocol and decimal representations? Let's start by filtering all UDP records using the protocol filter and output processing options. So we're gonna run this again, but we're gonna add tac proto equals 17 for UDP, and tac pass it's out, and we're gonna pipe it with RWCut rex equals 5. The command filters all DDB records with RW filter and passes the output to RW cut and filters and displays the first 5 records with RW cut. Note the TAC pass equals STTL pipe section must be set to process the output with pipe and RW cut. Also, we want to do the same thing we've done again. We'll do this again. Fields equals protocol S IP or source IP, source port, destination IP, destination port. So we can now filter records on event of interest. The alternative filtering field options are listed below. Protocols, or TAC protocol, possible values are 0 to 255. Port filters, any port is TAC A port, any source port is TAC S port, or sport. Destination port would be TAC D port, and possible values are 0 through 65,535 or 65535. IP filters would be any IP addresses, would be TAC any address. Source address would be TAC S address or SADress. Good way to remember this is like, have you ever been to a David's bridal and you bought a dress and then you walked out and you realized you bought a sad dress? Oh, here's a good one. Destination address, TAC D address, or a good way to remember it, dad dress. Like you walk into a David's bridal and you happen to be like a femboy, or you happen to be like a butch, or what else? I don't say butch is in descriptive, you guys describe. Y'all describe yourselves as butches sometimes, so it's all good. I say it that way. Or what else? Or tomboy, and you buy like this dress. It's like it's like a dad dress. So you walk out the David's bridal wearing a dad dress. Yeah, that's how I'll remember this. I don't know. ADHD brain. I just call it the ADHD brain of remembering things. I call it ADHD brain when it comes to hacking all the things. Remembering certain commands and stuff. Anyway, it filtered everything out okay. And the volume filters the number of packets being TAC packets and the number of bytes TAC bytes. I don't know how to describe the dresses thing though. Like you walk out with a really sad dress, or you walk out of a David's bridal with a dad dress and you're telling dad jokes to your prom date. Actually, I could just imagine it now, and it's a little off topic. I could just imagine... Can you imagine, like, being someone's prom date, and you're just wearing a dad dress, and you're just telling dad jokes to them all the time? Trying to make them laugh, so that they'll take you on a real date? Or you'll take them, or and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, now you know how to filter and pass the records to post-processing with Unix pipes. We will use the alternative filter options provided in the upcoming steps. This section is a quick onboarding to make you comfortable with RW filter. We still need a big picture summary to decide where to focus with RW filter, so consider this step as preparation for the operation. We have the essential tools we need to zoom in on the event of interest. Let's discover some statistics and help the SOC team check out what's been happening on the network. A quick win to help you answer the questions. You now know how to filter the records and view the source port number of the 6th UDP record available in the sample provided. Hey, what's going on, Codespace? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Up to this point, we have covered fundamental tools that help provide some statistics on traffic records. It's now time to speed things up for a quicker and more automated overview of the events. Going good? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Codespace. I'm glad to hear that. Before you start to work with RW stats, you need to remember how to use the tech fields parameters we covered in the RW filter section to fire alternative filtering commands for the sneezing for the event of interest. If you need help using these parameters, return to the RW filter section and practice using the parameters provided. If you are comfortable with the previous tools, let's move on and discover the power of statistics. We want to give this a try. We want to try running RW stats right here, and file name. We want tech fields, and we'll put in equals the port. I'm glad to hear it's going good. And values equals records, and of course packets and bytes. Packets, bytes. SIP, what does that say? Distinct, and or source IP is distinct, and destination IP distinct. Anything else? No. And then count equals 10. How? Oh, it's just the neighbor taking the rubbish out. You're working on a new math library for C? Very cool. TAC count limits the number of records printed on the console. Values equals records, packets, bytes. Shows the measurements in flows, packets, and bytes. Values equals SIP distinct, DIP distinct. Shows the number of unique IP addresses that use the filtered field. The command shows you the top 5 destination ports, which will help you understand where the outgoing traffic is going. I'm a monster. So we have that information loaded up from the silk file. We now have better statistics with less effort. Looking at the terminal output above, it shows us the top destination ports and the number of IP addresses involved with each port. This can help us discover anomalies and report our findings together with the SOC team. Remember, flow analysis doesn't focus deep on the details as you work on Wireshark. The aim is to have statistical data for McSkitty to help McSkitty foresee the boundaries of the threat scope. Quick one that will help you answer the questions. You now know how to list statistics and discover the volumes on the port numbers. So, congratulations, you have all the necessary tools and have completed all the necessary preparation steps. Now it's time to use what you have learned and save Christmas. Let's start by listing the top talkers on the network. So we want to go here, RDV stats, file name, and then, jumping off, using the old one as a jumping off point, but it's very cool, dude, very cool. So, fields, and what do we want? We want SIP. For values, we want bytes. For count, we want 10, and then top. Oh yeah, got a tac top. Doy. So here's all the information we have, including an IPv6 IP address, apparently. Check the bytes column. We have revealed the traffic volume distribution and have identified the top 3 talkers on the network. Let's list the top communication pairs to get more meaningful, enriched statistical data. So we want to adjust the fields to also include destination IP. Now we want records and bytes included, in addition to records and packets, not bytes. Going to keep the bytes though. Packets. And count 10. Okay. Look at the bytes and records column. These two columns highlight where the majority of the traffic originates. Now the top talkers stand out since they are creating the majority of the noise on the network. Remember what we found in the last part of RW stats? The high traffic is on port 53. Let's focus on the DNS records and find out who's involved. So we want to type in RW filter file name, a port 53, and let's add output. Our pass equals std out. Pass equals std out. We'll pipe it, and then RW stats. RW stats will be about our statistics. So fields will be SIP and BIP. Our values, records, bytes, packets, and the count is 10. This VM is slow. Okay. We have 2 records listed, so we filtered all records that use port 53 either as its source or destination port. The output shows that approximately 99% of the DNS traffic occurred between these 2 IP addresses. That's a lot of DNS traffic, and it's abnormal unless one of these hosts is a DNS server. Even though traffic volume doesn't represent ordinary traffic, let's view the frequency of the requests using the following command. So let's go up here. Holy, this VM is slow. So our SAD address, wait, hold on. SAD address. Just calling it a SAD address at this point. Or source address or source IP. It's going to be, make it this one right here. We'll make it 175.175.173.221. We'll change the A port to a D port. And we're basically doing the same thing. We're gonna adjust the fields though. And we're going to add S time, source time. And then we'll remove the values. Oh, come on, dude. Why does it do that? Damn VM. Okay, we have some records. Wow. So, red flag over 10 DNS requests in less than a second are anomalous. We should highlight this communication pair in our report. Note we have filtered the second talker as the source address for the first communication pair. Let's look at the other IP address with the same command. So let's do this in the other IP address. So it's gonna be IP address 175. VM is slow. Alright, 175, 219, 238, 243. And let's see how many records we have. None? Is that right? So the second command provides 0 results, meaning the second IP address didn't send any packet over the DNS port. Note we will have to elaborate on these things in our detection notes. One final check is left before concluding the DNS analysis and proceeding to the remaining connection pairs. We need to check if the host we marked as suspicious to see if other hosts on the network has interacted with it. So we're gonna run this command. We're gonna just edit this a bit. Actually, let's just make a new command here. Hang on a sec. So RW filter, and we'll have put in the file name and tac any address, or actually was it with the hyphen? Yeah, equals to, and we want the IP address that we highlighted. Tac pass equals std out. Then we want RW stats, and we want fields. Fields will be equals source IP, destination IP, and our Yeah, that's fields. Our count will be 10. So we can see this interacted with other IP addresses. So I can see a second IP address right here interacting with this one on the top. So there's one more IP address. So let's focus on this new pair by overviewing the communicated ports to identify the services. Five, 130, 108, 99. And we want, okay, pass equals std out pipe rw stats tac fields and what are we looking for? We're looking for source IP, source port, hang on, destination IP, and destination port. And then we want, come on, count equals 10. We typoed it, but that's okay, we'll untypo it. It's perfectly okay. I'll just untypo this thing and we'll be on our way. So we've gone ahead. What the hell? Oh, another typo. Dang it! Why do I keep typoing? Come on, man. This VM is slow as it is. I don't want to... Don't make me hurt you. Don't make me hurt you. Yeah. I swear I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. Okay. No typo this time. And there we are. So it interacted with only that one IP address. Interesting. There are 4 records on UDP port 123. We can mark this as normal since there's no high level data on it. Remember, UDP port 123 is commonly used by the NPT service. From the volume, it looks just as it should. Upon this point, we have revealed the potential C2 over DNS. We can now elaborate on these findings in our detection notes. The communication pair that uses the DNS port is suspicious, and there's a sign that there's a C2 channel using a DNS connection. Elaboration points are listed below. The source IP address that ends with 221 sent massive DNS requests in short intervals. This pair must be analyzed at the packet level. According to the flows, the destination address has a higher chance of being the DNS server. This means the source address might be an infected host communicating with the C2. DNSCat2 is a tool that creates C2 tunnels over DNS packets, so it will be helpful to consider generic patterns created with DNSCat2 or a similar tool found in further analysis and detection phases. Did we find Tracy McGreedy's C2 channel? Now, let's continue the analysis to discover if there are any other anomalies. Remember the quick statistics of RW stats where we discovered the massive volume on the DNS port? That section also highlighted the volume on port 80. Let's quickly check who is involved in that port 80 traffic. So let's run RW filter. We'll have, let's put in our file name and a port equals 80. We'll just pass this. STD out. R stats. RW stats. And let's put in fields equals SIP and BIP. And do we need anything else? Just count 10. Okay. Count equals 10. Let's go. I'm ready to be done with this. Ready to be done with this. Okay, so we have 2 records and 2 rows of records. Wow, look at all those records. Wow. Okay. It's communicated with 1 IP address. We listed so I see one pair of IP addresses. So we've listed the connection pairs that created the noise. Let's reveal the one that created the load by focusing on the destination port. Damn. Okay. We now listed all the addresses that used port 80 and revealed the address ending in 236.223. Not well. 236.223 was the one that created the noise by sending requests. Remember, we don't have the payloads to see the request details, but the flow details can give us some insights about this pattern. Let's view the frequency and flags of the requests to see if there's any abnormal pattern there. So we go ahead and put in this IP address right here. And we do pass std output, std out, and then we pipe it, and we want to run rw cut fields, and we want our destination and our source and destination IP addresses, the port, the destination port, the flag, and the source time. Next, we need to pipe in the head command. Broken pipe. Get this right. Got it right, so I should have it right. A series of SYN packets sent in less than a second needs attention and clarification. Let's view all the packets sent by that host first. So let's just remove our S time and report. Okay, and all that. Put it and let's see here. We want flag and DIP. And then count to 10. Just giving me a broken pipe. I'm a monster. What the hell? Oh yeah, we use stats, not... We use cut, not stats. Joy! We gotta start over. We gotta start over. That explains my issue right there. Okay, I used the RW cuts, not stats. Dumb mistake right there. Don't do what I did, guys. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I just did. I mean, for real, don't do what I just did. No, I got it right the first time. It was cut. Ah! Fuck me. Fuck me. Why am I such a derp? That part got me messed up now. That part got me all messed up. It was... Got it right the first time. Although I had a broken pipe. I'm such a derp, guys. I don't know, maybe that's why Indian out with Ali and I get along so well as streamers. We gotta call. I'm gonna ask her if she wants to collaborate with me this week. And her, Theo, Anya, everyone, I'm gonna reach out to them this week to see if they want to do a co-stream. We all pretty much belong to the same InfoSec streamer collective anyway. There we go, much better. Look at the results. Hello, Cami. So, no ACK packet has been sent by that host. This pattern is starting to look suspicious now. Let's take a look at the destination's answers. Did that. I'm Oh yeah. Destination. Okay. It looks so similar in a way. So let's replace the source IP with the destination IP and see what we get. We do have acknowledged flags. Syntax. We basically have syntax. So the destination address sends syntax packets to complete the three-way handshake process. That's expected. However, we have already revealed that the source address only sends SYN packets. It's supposed to send ACK packets after receiving SYN responses to complete the three-way handshake process. That's a red flag and looks like a DOS attack. We'll elaborate on this in our detection notes, but we still need to check if this host has interacted with any other hosts on the network using the following command. So let's just one second. What do I do? Okay, let's change some flags here. Make sure this looks right. And it does, so we also gotta change the IP address. And let's see what we got. Luckily, there's no further interactions, so we can conclude the analysis and elaborate on the findings in our notes. The communication pair that uses port 80 is suspicious and there's signs of a DOS attack. Elaboration points are listed below. The source IP address ends with 236.223. sent many TCP SYN packets in short intervals. The suspicious address didn't send an ACK request requesting the TCP three-way handshake process. There's a high probability of a SYN flood attack. Who is trying to DOS, or basically a denial of service attack, that particular host, and why? Is that host compromised, or do we have an insider? Congratulations! You have helped the SOC team identify the network traffic statistics and report the potential anomalies to McSkitty. In this task, we have uncovered the fundamentals of the network traffic data and analysis process. We have also explained the two network standard, the two standard network data formats, PCAPs and network flows, and demonstrated how to analyze network flow data using the SILK format, SILK suite. Now practice what you have learned by answering the questions below. Well, already done plenty of practice, so we're going to... I need to have a look at the top of one of the answers. Right here. 1. We need 1 second. Let's go through some of this. Don't copy my answers, by the way, folks. You're not learning if you copy the answers. Ooh, I got awarded a badge. Ooh. What kind of badge is that? Let me see. How many days have I been doing this now? Okay, so I got 30-day badge now. You probably will, though. You probably will copy the answers. Okay. Yeahhhh, don't even... You're not even a hacker. You're not even a hacker, Yeahhhh. Why would you even write down the answers? God damn it. He's gonna troll my damn hacker stream again. I just know it. Let's see here. Of course you're welcome here, Yeahhhh. God dang it. You're gonna troll me like that. You always troll me like every stream, Yeahhhh. I know you're welcome here, but you always troll me like every stream. Okay. At least you're behaving yourself this time. But still. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna copy timestamp right here. You did the same thing to me, Yeahhhh. You did that to me! Yeahhhh, you did that to me. You snored on my Advent of Cyber stream. So don't... Like shit, Yeahhhh. Feel like shit. DP pass to STD out. Alt key won't even scold you. Alt key won't even scold you for storing in my Advent of Cyber stream. She would scold me. I'll tell you, Alt would scold me quite... Alt would scold and scald me if I snored during one of her hacker presentations. I actually stayed awake the whole time. I stayed awake the whole time during Alt's hacker presentation on Android hacking. But only because I was an anxious Kiri. Okay? I was an anxious Kiri. And you know what happens when anxious Kiri is anxious Kiri. Especially when I have to do especially when I try my hand at doing a presentation exactly at the same like just after Alt Key gives a presentation. I get nervous about that. BRB. Okay, Yeahhhh. I'll talk to you later. Yeahhhh always pops in just to annoy me. Kind of like Alt does sometimes. I'm not gonna go into it though. I'm not gonna go into it because of a certain meme. I don't want to talk about a certain meme because trying to do playlist here, trying to do playlist of hacker things. Which, by the way, might not have time for anything else. You're doing laundry? Is that... You mean to tell me you've got dirty laundry, Yeahhhh? I think Yeahhhh has dirty laundry. This needs to be aired out. That's some dirty laundry, dude. Dirty laundry. It's like you got skeletons in your closet, Yeahhhh, that you just don't want to talk about. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna talk about it. Just like you don't have any dirty laundry on me, so. We may not have time. I was gonna do like maybe Grand Theft Auto tonight, but with it approaching like 10 p.m. it's looking like we might not. I think I'm just going to take it easy today or tonight. There's something redacted. Honestly, I just haven't really been feeling up for anything but doing Advent of Cyber. Something redacted about this address right here. I'm just gonna put it in somewhere. I gotta defang it though. No. I'm not gonna defang. I'm not gonna use this one. That one's not redacted. Simping hard again, Cammy. You're simping hard. Okay, let's defang this address. The flood attacker, the one that did the DOS attack. Let's get this one. This IP address was conducting some DOS attacks, so we gotta put this in the report as well. We gotta defang it, though. You always want to defang your suspicious addresses, because That way it doesn't... I don't want you simping hard. If that's what it's at... I'm afraid to know. I'm afraid to know. I'm legit afraid to know. Okay, come on, stop scrolling. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on. This VM doesn't need to be that slow. Yeah, we're approaching the 2-hour mark. And if I do TryHackMe for 2 hours, then I'm not going to want to do anything else. I'm just going to want to just do TryHackMe and then be done with it. And then be done with the stream. What the hell? Got a second. Destination port. Let's see. Oh, it's the earliest time. Okay. We gotta look for the earliest possible time. This one would have to be it. I don't really want a chill day. I just want a day to be out with my friends and shit. What the hell? Okay. I've been out in like a week. I'm hardly even out of my house. Quite honestly, I'm hardly ever out of my house. I know I work and stuff. I do remote stuff, but still. Okay, come on. Find me the head command. I need head. Head -10. Dang it! Okay. I don't mean it like that. God. You people, man. You people. Trying to make this a good stream and this. And now I got a simp at wanting head from me. Wanting head from me. Jesus Christ. God dang it. And I mistyped one of my commands. Without realizing it. Okay. This address. I'm just gonna copy from this. One G Port 53 pass STT out. I don't get why they're not giving it to you now. They should give it to you before 40. Like, for reals. I'm not even gonna go with what I was gonna say, what I was gonna comment. Head, -10. Okay. We have our times. So, looks like we're going into the 2-hour mark, so we won't be doing GTA tonight. He's here all the time, brown-nosing and simping. He kinda simps harder than Travis the Nice Guy simps. Okay. Why is this VM so slow? Only have 15 minutes left. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Who did that? Hold on a second. Let me check my notifications here. Kami Hatsune 7788. Hang on a second. Was that a gifted sub or was that I can't see in the Restreamio chat. Mr. Jaegerman gifting a sub to Kami. Oh man. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, at least sometimes Jaeger can be a decent person sometimes when he wants to be. You know? He can be a decent person when he wants to be. Okay. We're done. We're not done. What the hell? Jaeger can be a decent person when he wants to be. We're done now. We're done. We is done. We is done. Also, we've successfully analyzed the network flows to gain quick statistics. If you want to delve deeper into the network packets and network data, you can look into the network security and traffic analysis module. Right here. Right here on TryHackMe. You guys should try it. You guys should try hacking. I haven't finished all this yet. I will though. I will though. I will. Alright, let's terminate this machine. And then start terminating my hack top. Because we're at 2 hours. We're at the 2-hour mark, so... Okay. Guys, we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm tired. So, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna do chat room shoutouts. I think since it's 10 already, I might just focus on just doing this tonight. I think that's gonna be our focus for tonight, and tomorrow we'll do GTA. We'll do GTA tomorrow. And don't forget, next week, we're going 30 hours. Folks, we're going 30 hours. We're gonna have some movies playing in the middle of the night while I sleep. We're gonna get ready to track Santa Claus. We're gonna have Santa calls. We're gonna have Advent of Cyber. We're gonna have Smash or Pass Holiday Edition. We're going all out for 30 hours on Christmas Eve. So I better get enough rest so we can do all this. God damn it. I'm arousing the simp now. I'm arousing the damn simp with the mention of... Forget I said that. Forget I said it. And also, folks, don't forget to vote in the Trolley Awards. Tonight? Not tonight. But anytime before Christmas Eve. Because we have a lot of nominations. We have a lot of votes going in between people. And folks, do me a favor. Stop voting for me as Hacker of the Year. It's already enough that, yeah, the Advent of Cyber thing is done for tonight. We're going back to doing it tomorrow. We have like a week, we have a whole week left of it. So we're literally in the home stretch. But, no. Stop, god damn it. You guys are gonna ruin my, Advent of Cyber. No, it's not over. I haven't stopped the YouTube stream. So I can get mad if you troll my YouTube stream. Anyway. Let's get to some chat room shoutouts, and then some Twitter shoutouts, and then Mastodon shoutouts, and then we're gonna see who we're rating. Alright, let's see who we got. We got some idiot named Mr. Jaegerman. We got Kami Hatsune 7788 in the house. We got Captain Kira. What's going on, Captain Kira? We've got Code Space 0x25 in the house. And I think that's pretty much everybody. We always love Captain Kira up in this place. Let's get to some Twitter shoutouts now. We'll do some Twitter shoutouts. Who do we got here? Let's see. We've got see, let me check the notifications here. We got Rodrigo Miranda in the house on Twitter. What's going on? And do we have anyone on Mastodon? Do we have anyone on Mastodon? We don't have anyone on Mastodon. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We got Kami Hatsune. Another. I already gave you a shout out. Give me a second. Hold on. Put the PC. Before we raid, by the way, we gotta do a sub wheel. One for Mr. Jaegerman, but first, put the PC shot on. I for one welcome our penguin overlords. Oh my gosh, it's a penguin! They got a penguin next to a Christmas tree. A penguin next to a Christmas tree. You know, that's what needs to be on every single lawn. It is a penguin with a Santa hat and a scarf. That's gonna be the best decoration for Christmas right there. Although, to be honest with you, Xenia the Fox is a much better mascot than Tux. I'm just saying, it's probably a controversial opinion right there. It's an unpopular, controversial opinion, but I pick Xenia over Tux any day. I pick Xenia over Tux any day. Anyway, let's do our sub wheel. We're gonna do our sub wheel, and then we're gonna raid out. Oh, let's go ahead and spin this baby. Oh, you want me to text something cute to a cute friendo? Alright, I know if someone cute I'll send a message to. I know someone cute I'll send a message to. You know, you can be really I mean, when I say sometimes Jaeger can be a really decent person. Sometimes. And I guess now's that moment when he actually is decent. So you know what, Jaeger? I'm gonna send something. I'll send something cute. I'm gonna send something cute, and you'll have to guess who I sent it to. Okay? And you'll never get it. You'll never get it. You won't get who I sent the cute meme to. Anyways, who do we want to raid? I think let's raid. You know what? We haven't raided her in a while. So I figured let's go ahead and do a raid over to Kaylin. And we're gonna do a special. God damn it, Jaeger, making me hydrate. At the end of the fucking stream. Damn it. You son of a bitch. You're making me curse. You're making me curse, man. Alright, let's raid Kaylin. And you know what? We're gonna have a special raid message real quick. We're gonna have a special Hack the Planet raid message. But, let me edit it just a little bit. Let me edit it because we're gonna do a little bit of a... We're gonna do a little bit of trolling since Jaeger insists on, trolling here. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. We'll just do it this way. We're gonna do it this way because we're trolls, man. We're gonna have a little bit of a troll fest here. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a little bit of a troll fest with this. So, that's just what we're going to do. Anyway, can we pull up the emotes real quick? I wanna use an emote. There's an emote that I wanna use. That Kaylin's gonna kick my butt over. But you know what? It's fine. I'll accept the consequences for it. Where the hell is Monstro at? Can somebody summon Monstro for me? Tell him to get in here and help me find... Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here's the emote we were looking for. Alright, folks. Let's go ahead and... let me copy this right here. There we go. We're gonna use this emote right here. We're gonna use this raid command. Okay? I'll accept. I will do the crime and do the time.
Trashing our rights, man! They're trashing the flow of data! They're trashing! Hide the planet! Hide the planet! Shut up and get in the car!
I will commit the crime and do the time. Alright, let's go raid Kaylin. We haven't raided her in a while. She's rarely on when I am about to log off, so this will be a good opportunity to send some people her way. Alright folks, thank you so much for tuning in with me, Hack the Planet, and you know, don't get banned when you don't get banned when you tell her that pineapple goes on pizza. Alright, copy and paste that. We're gonna spam this motherfucker over on her chat. We're gonna spam it during the raid. Alright folks, thank you everybody for tuning in with me. See you tomorrow for more Advent of Cyber, and some GTA fun. Alright folks, thanks everyone for tuning in with me. Come on, get this raid going. We need people to join the raid. Everybody get in this raid. Everybody get in. We're raiding Kaylin of the Sea. Kaylin of the Sea. Alright everybody, go raider. Get in this raid, go raider with me.